Fall for Devlin. Do not be afraid of your face. Move into the beam of light in the bar. Smile openly. Watch his hands move quicker than strobe lights as he surveys the crowd with his friends. Do not think of how hard it might be to have a casual conversation. When he comes across the floor, don't ask his name with exaggerated lip movements. A simple, "How are you?" will do. Do not feel lost in his eyes, worn thin by years of guessing the lip movements of strangers and wondering for weeks afterward exactly what they had said. Do not look insulted if he takes out a pad and a pen. Write your name clearly. Point to him and ask with your eyebrows his name. Watch him write it down and feel his fingers pull yours this way and that until he nods. Point to him in the chest and tell him with your face you are cute. Ignore how much you're sweating. Watch the tips of his fingers slip up his chin and his lips mouth the word cute. Feel an erection coming on when he points to you and signs cute. Watch him write on the pad. You're very nice to ask. Not again, not out because you don't know what to say, but because you don't know the signs. Do not feel embarrassed when you ask, how do you say thank you? Repeat the question. Do not feel frustrated when he shakes his head no. Do not scribble furiously on the pad, how do you say thank you? Watch him sign. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Follow his hand, and again, until he signs, you're welcome. Realize how much elegance hands can possess. Do not ask him to sign for fuck. He is tired of showing how. He wants sincere attempts to talk. Do not ask him to tutor you for free. He's not a teacher. He's tired of teaching. Ask him where you can take sign language classes. Write it down on the pad. Tear off the page and put it in your pocket. Try not to be bothered by his wary eyes. You're just another one who says he wants to learn, but never gets around to it. Do not be startled by how much eye contact he requires. Do not be afraid of his face. Do not feel surprised when you call him later on and the voice really service and find how clearly you understand him. Try to feel comfortable with telling a complete stranger, a woman's voice that you'll never hear again, how much you miss him while listening to the sound of her hands softly tapping each other while she signs to him on the video phone. Wait an eternity before she returns with, "I'm so happy you called." Ask him later how much text messaging costs and invest in a cell phone with a better keyboard. Learn to picture his face when he types kisses on your nose. Practice fingerspelling license plates, store names, TV program titles. Remember to keep your palm out. Do not think like this, but one word like this. As you drive home alone, notice how rhythmic telephone poles and corner signs are. Wonder why no one ever thinks of making music for eyes alone. Try not to feel left out. At parties when his friends sign quickly to each other. When he introduces you to them, say, "Nice to meet you." Try not to feel overwhelmed if you cannot read their names. And again, until you get their names right, try not to resent it when he says you are hearing.